What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. I have a really great video for you guys today. I'm going to do a really quick portfolio update, and then make sure you watch this whole video all the way through, because after the update I'm going to show you guys my absolute favorite trick that I use all the time to create the absolute best entries and exit points on your options. I use this every single time I open and close an option, and I used it today, and it saved me so much money. To me, what's a good amount of money, and increased the amount of money that I made today. So I figured today would be a really great example to show you guys this little trick, because it just played out just perfectly today. So I'm going to show that at the end of the video. If you get value from this video, please hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. If you guys want my free options blueprint, the trick I'm going to show you guys today is one of the little tricks, one of the many tricks in my blueprint. I'll send that to you guys out free. So if you want that, just send me a DM on Instagram, and I will send it to you. Now, portfolio update. We got no movement on the portfolio today. CrowdStrike, as far as our movers, these are my positions from largest to smallest. We got 8.5 up for CrowdStrike, and that's become the third largest position now. Really excited about that one. Enphase with a massive down move, 7%. Palantir down 4%, and DraftKings down 3%. As far as the moves that I made today, I went ahead and I sold 15 SoFi contracts, 650 puts, and collected 215 in credit. Those were for 7/12, so July 12th. I also closed my 140 Enphase calls, so I paid back $307 to do that. Now, other portfolios. So as far as the current options that we have on, Enphase is now closed. So we have Shopify, which is down 27% or $70. We have DraftKings, which we just sold yesterday and is already up 26% or $64 right here. So really great. Excited about that one. And then Nike, just letting this one ride all the way out, 63% or $156. So that's all of the current options plays. Looking at the ledger really quickly, crypto had a nice down move today, which actually makes me really happy. So we're down 1,100 on this account. The little Robinhood, we just are holding all cash in this portfolio, and then just the SoFi Leaps, which were down 3% today. And then I decided, in the name of full transparency, you guys can make your own decisions. So I decided to go ahead and show you the DGen portfolio, which is right here. I used a screenshot instead of going to the actual wallet, because the wallet address is at the top, and I don't want to mess around with getting hacked or anything like that. So I put $1,000 into this account. It's already up to 1,164. These are just meme coins. This is just money that you're willing to go to zero, willing to lose it all, or if crypto has a nice move up, these should do really well. So I decided to go ahead and reveal those. Do not put anything more than like 1% of your portfolio or even less in this type of gamble, because that's what it is pure speculation and gambling. Now to the strategy. So today I'm going to show you how I was getting ready to, so basically I screenshot something whenever I'm ready to go ahead and close it. That way you guys can see the final P&L. So these are the 140 covered calls. Actually, they're naked calls. We'll get into that on another day. So these are the 140 calls. So I took this screenshot because I was getting ready to close it. I was going to close it at 37% or $256. And the reason why I was going to close it at only 37% is because with naked calls, obviously you're at unlimited risk. I was just down about 50% not too long ago, a couple days ago, on these calls. So I decided I'll go ahead and take a small win. Now, the strategy I'm going to show you right now allowed me to instead close these for 55% or $375 at the very end of the day. So it went from 37% to 56 to 55%. 375 and only a few hours difference. So what you want to do when it's time to either open or close an option. So basically, you've decided that you're going to sell a put or sell a call. This works exactly the same for both. You would just switch the way that you use this. So in this case, I'd sold a call. You want to close those calls on big down days if you can. So today, Enphase opened down. Okay, now what you want to do, so I was ready to close the call. So what you want to do for this strategy, you can use it on any platform probably except for Robinhood. You want to go to the daily time frame. As you can see right here, we're on the 1 day, and then you want to put it on 5 minutes, which means each one of these candles represents 5 minutes. Then this green line right here, you want to put on the moving average, 30-day moving average, and you want to select exponential moving average. So that's EMA. So you're on the daily time frame, 5 minute, and then you just put on a 30-day exponential moving average. That's this green line right here. So the way you use this strategy is the best possible way this works. It doesn't, no indicator is foolproof or perfect, okay? But I'm telling you guys, I use this all the time, and way more often than not, this will really, really help you. This will help you from cutting your wins too early, and it will also help you from getting into a position too early that day, and then you're already starting down like 20%. There's nothing more frustrating. So this strategy works the best when you get a big move directly from the open. So basically, if you're working with sold calls, then you want to make sure that all of these candles are staying below that exponential green line, the exponential 30-day average. So as long as those candles stay beneath that exponential moving average, you continue to let the stock fall. I can tell you, I almost got faked out right here, okay? Because it had come up, and we can let it fall, and then it started to come up. I'm like, okay, it's time to close this out because we're getting a turnaround on the daily. But this green line helps you to not get faked out when you're going to open or you're going to close. So what you want to do is, unless you get a double green candle, so 2 green closes above that green line. So a close would mean, it's actually kind of hard to show you because there was none, but basically, where's my little thing? Okay, so this right here, we see right here where the red line broke above the green line, that's not a close. That just means it wicked up during that time frame. I should really do a video on how to read these candles, but basically, if I can zoom in some more, when we're looking at these candles, let's just use this one that did in fact cross the line. If it's a red candle, that means it opened right here, and these wicks mean that it fluctuated this much during that 5 minutes, because each candle represents 5 minutes. So it opened at this top line right here, it went as far high as this, and it went as far low as this during that 5 minutes, and then it closed right here at this bottom portion. So that's how you read those candles. So unless you get a close, which is hard to show you because there were no, but you would have to get that solid line, not the wick, the solid line, 2 closes above the green line. That means pretty much intraday that trend is over. That's an indication, because that would mean 10 positive minutes of the stock going up. And most of the time what you'll see is it drops, and then it'll try to come up, and it'll hit that moving average, and boom, gets rejected. And sometimes even if it breaks it during the wick, it still didn't close it, which means it's not valid. So this allowed me to instead close here, let this afternoon downfall happen, and close at the very bottom down here. So that was the difference between, what was it, 37% and 55%, which on 2 contracts was only, $150 or whatever it was. But if you're working with a lot of contracts, this can make an absolute massive difference. So if you were selling a put, then that would mean you would just want to get 2 closes below this green line instead of 2 closes above this green line. So that is how I use that every single time you're going to open something or close something, to let your winners win, and to also make sure that if you decide to go ahead and open a position that day, that you don't start that position down. Because I can tell you, before I learned this strategy, I can't tell you how many times a stock were to open red and I'm like, okay, great, I'm going to go ahead and sell a put today because I think this could be a bottom, and then it just continued to bleed out the rest of the day. And so making sure that you let it bleed below, as long as it stays below this moving average, it will keep you from getting faked out, okay? Because I know a lot of times it's like we're down here and then it starts moving up. It's like, oh shoot, I need to close this real quick because I'm losing money. But we let it bleed out, and that made a huge difference today. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, smash the like, make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you guys Monday. Take care and God bless.